I feel like it'd be worth it. Oh my god.
To share the story?
The Pierogi Drop returns in 2022 for its 7th year, so this has been going on for a while. The evening includes an indoor party at KFC Hall. That's where we were for...
This video is a memory I share with the Zimney family in Northwest Indiana. It's a bit over 1 year ago now, and it's also been the first video I've made since our beautiful Sam passed away. She was always the first one to watch anything I made, even if she didn't really feel like it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye. I hope you enjoy this one, Sam. On with the show. Tell me, Muse, of that resourceful woman of many monikers, the Knights of Columbus powerhouse, the pride of Whiting, Indiana, the heroic hen hailing from Hammond, the esteemed, the venerated, the Polish Busha queen, the Diane Kaminsky.
Now it's time for you guys to meet the legendary Pierogi Fest Bushas!
We're the Whiting Pierogi Fest Bushas!
The story of what set me on a personal odyssey to find the mythical Diane Kaminsky herself all started back on this couch some New Year's Eves ago. Sam was fast asleep, but I was up watching the ball drop in New York City.
Oh my god.
Pimpin'.
Or waiting for it to, anyway. Instead, the program directly cut to Chicago. I didn't lift a finger, it just happened.
ABC 7 presents Countdown Chicago 2022.
Far from the remote control, I thought, okay, this one is live. Clearly we'd prefer Chicago just next door. Then with the same alacrity of the last sudden program switch from New York City to Chicago, the broadcast changed from Chicago to Whiting, Indiana. And with it, the quality of the production as well. Now I was doomed. Sam was fast asleep. I didn't want to move or wake her. I was then committed to watching the Pierogi drop in the northwesternmost corner of the region known as Northwest Indiana, where they're Polish and proud, and seemingly practicing guerrilla tactics in their broadcasting from the Knights of Columbus. This is how the year of 2021 started for me.
Mommy's alright, Daddy's alright, it just seemed a little weird.
Very unexpected, unwelcome, and non-consensual. All of it perpetrated by way of cable TV, of course. All that could have just been circumstance, though. What really took a red-hot branding iron and seared the night into my memory was what happened next. My beloved mother-in-law came walking out of the kitchen and into the living room, just after the non-consensual change of programming, and let out a familiar, "Huh, that's Diane Kaminsky." From that moment, a regional legend was born. I knew one day I must meet this Diane Kaminsky. I knew somewhere out there in a land not far from where I lay stood this public broadcast star in the flesh. But it would have to wait till another New Year's. After all, Sam was asleep and I was pinned in, leaving no time to shake the hand of my mother-in-law's fellow boomer cohort. One could only wait. I've told Chris Zimney that I am a stream of consciousness talker while I do my ionic foot cleanse with my wife on New Year's Eve 2022. Okay, I'm putting my feet in. Here we go. I'm in. Hit me. Sleep Heart doing it. Oh my god. The agitator. The agitator.
Move the Salter on with your feet.
And now we're doing an ionic foot cleanse. This just came in the mail. My own personal ion spa by way of my beautiful and beloved sweetheart. Mighty fine. We're gonna be drinking some of this organic sparkling cider tonight, bringing in the new year. Woo! 2023, Steph. Woo! This is starting to feel really therapeutic.
Not for me.
How's this thing work, the band? It's like checking my heart rate.
The band is taking your pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And it is conducting what kind of amps it should send through the coil to detox you.
Okay, I'm getting detox. I feel it flowing out of me. Look at it, it's already kind of brown. You know, life is never quite like the advertisements, though. I don't feel nearly as clean as this individual. Look at that entire environment. That is a whitewashed, sanitized environment like you wouldn't believe. I remember the time when I was a boy and I first came to the realization that life is not like the commercials. You see the cereal, the toys, everything always popped into place perfectly, and the cereal always just landed just right with the milk. And then when I'd get home and
do it at the same time.
Oh yeah? Now where was I? Then I get home. We've gotten to that point in this day where it's fun to just stir the pot a little bit. Just for entertainment's sake. So yeah, where was I? The simulation, you know? Or what we would have believe is reality, but rather just an advert on TV. Trying to create within me that anxiety only relieved by purchase. And sometimes I succumb to the purchase, you know? And for a while it felt like you could rent happiness. But like I said, the cereal never fell in just right with the milk. Everything didn't pop right into place. The action figures always broke. And reality set in. And at that point, I knew that I was gonna need some ion spa in my life in the future to detox all these terrible disappointments that I had to process from such a young age, being raised on the TV. A true latchkey child, left to his own devices, but ready to face it, you know? This post-modern industrial kind of society. It's what you gotta do. I mean, we are in the Midwest, you see. Driven by the old RCA factory abandoned in Bloomington, Indiana. Heard about GE's glory days. Gone for the most part. But there we are to deal with reality. This is the face my wife would make when signaling me to stop.
We're live as the Pierogi drops in Indiana and across Chicagoland. Right now on Countdown Chicago 2022.
Bound and determined to find Diane Kaminsky. I saw her 2 years ago here on that couch, and I'm bound and determined to find Diane Kaminsky. You introduced me to her. I've been waiting for this moment for my whole life, and now it's all come to a head, and we're gonna find Diane Kaminsky.
We are really going to do this.
We're going to find Diane Kaminsky.
We're going to find Diane Kaminsky.
Whiting, Indiana takes the cake.
We're going to Whiting, Indiana.
Back when it turned 2000, I remember thinking, this is the year. This is the year that we make contact with extraterrestrials. But yeah, that didn't happen. Now it's 2023, and this is the year that I meet Diane Kaminsky. We're at the Pierogi drop, Whiting, Indiana. What? Well, I'm gonna make the coolest video out of this. Nobody dressed up, they just wore jackets. I thought they said wear costumes. Bunch of schmucks. Where's all the people in costumes? I was promised costumes. I don't even remember what Diane Kaminsky looks like, so if you see her nearby, please let me know. There was no sign of Diane Kaminsky anywhere inside the Knights of Columbus, so we did not stay in a Diane Kaminsky-less indoor location. Outside, however, you could meet anyone.
How you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy, prosperous, and healthy.
Amen, brother.
Got them all.
Still, no sign of the great whiting dame known as Diane Kaminsky. The last minutes of the year began to pass through the night, just as the final grains of sand passing through the thin waist of an hourglass. I began to feel the squeeze. The hour was near. The PM would soon be the AM, and with it, a new year. Would this be the year? Other familiar personalities began to emerge.
Mr. Pierogi.
Hey, what's up?
This is amazing.
How's it going? Hey!
No sign of Diane Kaminsky yet. I actually forgot what she looks like, but Chris Henry's gonna remind me.
Eagle Eye Air Support engaged. Actually found the 360p footage from the Air Reinforcement Unit on Facebook. Old Eagle Eye may need a new optometrist. 2022's Central Standard Time expiration was now only seconds away.
Sleep hard. I'll give you a kiss at midnight. Sleep hard. Remember in Thailand?
Because you're gonna miss it.
Oh, I don't want to miss it. Oh, it's going down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fireworks lit the sky of northwest Indiana. If we were to find the elusive Diane Kaminsky, it would now be in 2023. Forgetting our silly search for a moment, I must acknowledge one sad reality. This was to be the last New Year's Eve we would have with Sam. It's better to not know these things in the moment. The all-knowing God in His eternity, and His children grounded to a timeline with an unknown future, is a testament to His love for us. I love being playful with Sam, and she knew it, being the proverbial child that I am. I was grateful to be with her, my beautiful wife who never failed in showing me patience, love, and was always game for adventures, even if they were just mini odysseys for regional celebrities in her own backyard. Sam made everything fun. Her piercing sunshine never let a dark rain cloud settle over her for long, even if that black cloud was something as foreboding as cancer itself.
Anna, we made it. We have arrived.
New Year's kiss.
That's it?
And New Year's love, make him sleep.
Oh my God.
Alright, back to our fearless Odyssey. We may have set out to hook the big kahuna Diane Kaminsky herself, but it was increasingly beginning to seem this was not going to be our New Year's Eve fate. However, that's not to say these waters weren't teeming with other bushas.
Is that her?
I don't know. Okay, we gotta just get one.
It would be our fate that we would find a reasonable facsimile thereof. Her sister-in-law, Lainey Kaminsky.
Okay. Travis,
Ah.
this is Lainey. All right.
Hi, Lainey. Yeah, we met.
We met.
Yeah.
We were talking.
All right. Yeah, we were up there. I saw the baby.
Oh.
I've been trying to find Diane
This
Kaminsky.
is not Diane Kaminsky.
Diane.
It's Lainey
It's
Kaminsky.
Lainey
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Travis Watt.
Hi.
I've come up
Diane
from
did
Texas.
not make it.
Okay,
Next
see,
year. I'll be here next year.
Diane didn't make it.
I'm coming next year.
Bushas travel in packs. So as it turned out, we happened to hook another one. This one by the name of Carolyn Krasinski.
There's Krasinski, Kaminsky, it's all ski. It's all ski. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All
We
good.
didn't meet Diane Kaminsky, but we got Lainey Kaminsky instead.
So it was a success.
Yes.
You guys were talking to her up front?
But of course we were.
Because she was with the guy in the dress.
There's always next year to
Yeah,
get Diane
there's
Kaminsky.
baby. 'Cause-
There's always next year.
There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year. There's always next year.
Legend has it Diane Kaminsky is still out there, roaming the streets of Whiting, Indiana.
Never thought I would be doing it this long. I honestly didn't.